Hey, and welcome back to Hyperion Empire, or Hyper Empire. What did I say, Hyperion? I think there is a game called Hyperion, but that's not what we're playing today. We're going to start a new game. This time we're going to go with the Pirate Clans faction. And we're going to try and do one of the different winning conditions that we haven't done yet. Let's see what we're good at here. If we go back, it tells you the bonuses. Faction benefits, we get 50 data per turn, so going for a technology victory would make sense. I don't know if I have a pirate technology victory already achieved. I want to go for a new achievement, a new victory condition that we've not done yet. That's kind of the goal here. So pirates have weapons that ignore shields. So our weapons are very strong, so if we could put points into weapons, we can do a lot of damage. We also have the fastest speeds. So maybe I don't need to put too many points into speed for our fighters and stuff. Or if I did, it would be even faster. Okay, we're going to go with normal. So one thing I need to mention is every faction, whether it's the Pirates or the Federation or whoever, has different victory conditions, different victory rewards rather, for each one of these levels. So you want to win on very easy. And then also very hard. You can work your way up. Don't always pick normal. You know, pick a different one so that you get victories in all these. But so this is what I'm talking about with the bonuses. Is I don't know how to unlock these fleet bonuses yet. This might be the civilization that I've not unlocked yet. That's probably what's going on here. You can also turn this off in the settings, like it says. And the settings button's right there if you want. But I want to leave these on. I'm trying to get a new one. So. All right, we're going to go. We are playing the Pirates, and we're right here again. Let's unlock this sector here. This sector is Federation. So, Federation is a good civilization. They get like hymn-related or faith-related bonuses. That doesn't really change how we're going to approach them. So, but this is something very different. So, whenever we want to spend our fuel, or in this case, our data, we can spend 50 data to scan. And this will be to ambush a trade convoy. So pay data for a chance to detect the trade route. When one is found, you can ambush it and steal the cargo. Now, we're not ready to ambush anyone yet. We haven't even built our fleet up. But this is an ability that's unique to the pirates. And then over here we have, I can, for 10,000 data, geez, I can actually buy a diplomacy peace treaty. And if you have 6 peace treaties and use all 6, that's one of the many victory conditions. So pirates are good for technology victory because you get small tech bonuses and peace treaty victories, ironically, for them. We can also spend Hyperion to get, oh no, we can spend data to get Hyperion. That's nice. And this looks like a light or heavy fighter. I'm not sure which that is. On the black market, here it is. Oh, it tells us. Heavy fighter. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick that like we did. Let's go to our bridge. All right, so this is the pirate carrier right here. Looks like the starting stats for normal difficulty are the same as the other factions. Now, we've learned our lesson. We're not going to spend all of our hydrium on our trade routes. Okay, on turn 1. That was a big mistake. So let's just take a look at what these trade routes are, and yeah. I tell you what, I don't want to necessarily go for the data victory, but that's tempting. It's only 3 turns too. But this, I think, is a trap. You know, I think if I select that, I'm going to be in trouble. So let's take this one. I'm not even going to put any extra points in it. If it wasn't turn 1, I would put extra points in it. But like I said, I want to keep as much hydrium as possible to spend that on miners. We need to get lots of miners turn 1. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. Not being too aggressive with the trade routes off the start. So now we have 5 miners turn 1. That's already better than we did last playthrough. And our population's maxed out. That's not good. Wish I'd seen that before I spent all my money. So now we will not get another population this turn. We'll have to wait a turn so that we can build a agricultural station to house the people. And we get attacked in 4 turns. That's fine. So I do want to look at these victory conditions. Now, oh, I don't remember what I did with the pirates. It certainly wasn't economic. I've never won an economic victory, ever. We could probably win... Okay, it's either going to be diplomatic or tech. I'm going to do one of these two. What I need to figure out is where can I check and see what victory conditions have I already won. I don't know. What's this menu? I don't want to exit the game. No. Okay. Let's go on to the next turn. Sorry, we're recording this. I'm over here messing around. Let's, we're going to buy this extra population of +4. So now we have 11. And do we have any money? We have a little bit of money. Let's get an interceptor. So this is the light fighter. It does have different stats. Look at this. It's got 80 armor, 40 shield. Damage is 7 times 4. It's a light fighter. Interceptor surprisingly high tech for a light fighter, armed with ripper guns. Short range, high fire rate. So, whoa. So we do have a range disadvantage. So that's where we want to use our speed to boost into combat so that we can shoot them, you know, before... Well, they're always going to shoot us before we shoot them, based on the description there. Let's go to turn 2. And we already have a new technology unlocked. That's because we're getting 50 per turn. That's nice. I'm telling you what... Maybe we just go ahead and go straight for refineries and start pumping out some money. Yeah, what do you say we do that? What happened to my interceptor? I thought we bought it. Maybe we didn't. Okay. Let's go ahead and get one more. All right. Oh, and we've maxed our population already. Oh, here we go. Hims. So, with fast fighters, fast ships in general, how can we complement that? Well, we can get 2 free light fighters in every battle that can't be destroyed permanently. That's the obvious choice. I'd say we gotta take that. We got to. So, there they are. So we got the 2 heavy fighters. I thought it said light. Okay, I don't know. But we are going to be attacked this turn, so let's see if we can give ourselves any kind of bonus. I can afford 1 heavy fighter. Do I have room for a heavy fighter? I do not. I think I'll still get it. I don't know if I can keep it, though. So I'm not going to buy the heavy fighter. We could get 2,000. Oh. So this is data. I don't have any data. Okay. Never mind. I do have enough for a scan. But I don't want to ambush a trade convoy and do this pirate attack, enemy fleet attack on the same turn. Alright, so this should be pretty easy. They have 4 scouts, essentially. Oh, and we have a tractor beam again. Nice! Okay, that's really good. So we have a passive anti-missile system. So we have shields on this is on the carrier. We can shoot down incoming missiles. That's really good, actually. And then we're going to just tractor the bejesus out of them. I do like having a small group. We have short range guns, so I'm moving everybody to the front. Yeah, there we go. I'll just split them up evenly. Let's go ahead and start. And we're going to hammer the tractor beams. There we go. Got him. We didn't lose a single ship, did we? Oh, we did. Is that a scout, I think? Looks like an interceptor. Uh-oh, unknown artifact. We got 5,000 data. What does it say? The carrier slips through a red cosmic dust storm, leading the fleet through the grave of a long-dead star. A somber atmosphere lingers on the command deck as the fleet carefully navigates the nebula. But people go on alert as the bright shining light pierces the storm. Scouts have deployed to investigate. They're reporting that the source of the floating relic of the alien is of an alien civilization. From what we can observe, the light is emitting from an artifact that has no record on. Commander, this is a miraculous discovery that could prove invaluable in our science division. It may be wise to take it with us. Yes, grab the data. Oh, you know what? This could be like a Pandora's box. We're going to grab the data. You know, that's our only choice. But I wonder if this comes with consequences. That would be so great. But 5,000 data is no joke. That's at least 1 tech, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe 2. It's going to, okay. We'll get those techs once we hit the end turn button. All right, trade route is done with faith, so 384 faith. And also, so this tech we found, I do want some free trading posts because we need 3 extra people. Oh, we may go with a tech victory, folks. Look at this. Shields per second. That's tempting. 2 free heavy fighters. My heavy fighters are maxed out at the moment. Oh, this is capacity, though. This will take me from 2 to 4. I like that. Let's get the miners. It's still early game, so getting miners now will give us benefits later on. And we get attacked in 2 turns. There's also a trade route ready. So we have I want to take this mid threat for fuel. See how much fuel we can get here. Let's invest heavily into it. We'll try and get 3,000 fuel in 3 turns. Okay, we're out of money. So here's the big thing. I know I'm going to go for a tech victory. But if we wanted to do something else, this choice is very important. Like, I could use my treaties to try and save money to win an economic victory. I think pirates might be the best option for that. So if I put, if I get 1 capacity in all combat ships, that's huge because of the big escort cruiser gets +1. That's a big one. Plus 200 armor to heals. And heals the carrier. So if our carrier takes damage, we're definitely taking that. That way we're not wasting miners. But we're on turn 7. Let's take 5 additional miners. I think that's the right call. We're up to 22 of those. We are going to be attacked, so let's hammer. Let's increase our fleet as best we can. Alright, so now the fights are getting to be real. So it's 7 ships coming in. And again, we're slow, so let's move everybody up to the front. Remember, we have short weapon ranges, but our weapons ignore shields. So... beautiful. Didn't lose a single ship there. And our reward for this for a trader at 2,000 faith. Not bad. So that'll give us 4 population. Honestly, I think early game we want the population bonus. Yep. Let's take a look at the trade contract. So fuel and fuel. I'm going to steer away from the high risk ones for right now. Let's invest a little bit into fuel. That's probably enough. Okay. So... there we go. Okay, so we've got our fleet maxed out until we get more capacity. Let's do a scan, see if we can find a trade convoy. Target lost. Okay. I like how each time you do the scan, it gets more expensive. We do have lots of data. Let's scan it one more time. No, okay. All right, we're done with that. Done playing that game. Let's get free hydrium. That's nice. Oh, and a heavy fighter. Do I have space for heavy fighter? I probably don't. No. So here we are. Plus 10 miner capacity. Wow, this could really be big. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead. Can I do that again? Oh my god, I can. Okay, the pirates are very powerful as a civilization because I can use my data that I get a lot of, 250 per turn, passively. And I can just turn that into money. And then I can take money and turn that into miners, which turns it into money. It's a feedback loop. That's nice. That's really strong. Okay, let's end turn. Okay, pirates very good at making cash. This might be the way to go with economic victory. Maybe the best pirate is the one that doesn't fight. We have a lot of fighters. Let's go with 15% dodge. Yeah, let's focus on data harvesting. +2 capacity for what? Corsair? Where's my Corsair at? Is this it? That's it right here. I can't afford this, but that would be nice to have. What's this over here? Heavy fighter, faith, and fuel. We could probably afford one of each, yeah. Increase fighter cap, interceptor fighter cap, which is this one, by 3. 3 is good. So let's give us some extra shield, or not shield. I keep calling it shields. It's energy, carrier energy. Our carriers do have shields, but this is for energy. And this gives us the escort cap because of data. Okay, let's do it. Now we're going to end the... Oh, no, we're not going to end the turn. We're going to do this trade route. Data comes fast and easy for us. But I can turn data into money, so this will be a good idea. How much fuel do we have? We have lots of fuel. Hmm. 700. Oh yeah, we don't have enough. Let's do this one. All right, next turn. All right, spice addiction. The fleet peacefully drifts through the corp-controlled space, careful not to attract any unwanted attention. But during this moment of calm, the crew on board the carrier decided to dig into a sealed cargo and salvage of this voyage. Unfortunately, it seems the cargo was part of a smuggler operation because the crew have gotten into their hands on the stockpile of spice. We are getting multiple reports of crew operating while intoxicated. All operations throughout the fleet are slower, and we lost 200 faith. Ooh, no. And our trade mission failed. That was a bad turn all the way around. We got an addicted crew, and we lost a trade mission. How do we do this? Let's do it, yeah. Let's try this mid-level for data. I'm almost tempted to go for money. If we can turn data into cash, we could make that victory condition work for sure. All right, so we have 22 miners. This is awesome. And don't have enough money for that. How much is this? Okay. We could do the sector battle. Do we have a peace treaty yet? No. Oh my god. Okay, we are not doing the sector battle. Well, okay, hold on. We get 5 population, which we need if we win. It comes down to... Yeah, I'm not going to take this chance. I could stun a couple of these fighters, but man, they would just rip right through our shields. I think we would lose this battle. Okay, I'm going to retreat. It's still available, but I don't want to do it now. Let's work on... Let's get that. What's this say here? Increase fighter cap. No, I don't want to do that yet. Shoot, I just realized I need to renew my trade routes. Can we spend fuel for money? Let's do that. Actually, I'm going to max this out. Try and get 15,000 monies. We are going to do a fight. Okay. And we've maxed out our population. All right, let's do it. End turn. Easy day. Not even going to readjust anything. It's pretty straightforward. Battle. Those look like light fighters to me. Oh no, heavy fighters. They have shields. But our weapons ignore shields, so easy. That is really good. If our weapons ignore shields, we can take out bosses. So maybe that boss fight would not be as dangerous as I thought. That is entirely possible. And I kind of need the population from it. I'm going to do it. We're going to do that boss fight, I think. Okay. Yeah, I know it says hi, but I think we have the right stuff. Let's find out how wrong I am. So, this squadron down here is going to defend me. Right? But these guys are going to come up here and go after his ship. I want to get that capital ship dead. We can rip through his shields really fast. I'm going to... This is overmatch on his ship. Let's go. Yeah, it's working. I think. Looks like it's working. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so we got 5 extra people and a bunch of faith. Mm-hmm. Let's go and choose this one. I suppose we could replace the fighters Sure. Okay. How I didn't see how damaged our carrier was. Crap. I might need to take the engineer. Increase all combat chips by 1. Man, this is... I gotta do the Admiral. Let's see. Miners cost less. Yeah, we have a lot of miners. So let's do that. So because we have the Admiral, we can now get a Ravager, which is our large cruiser escort. And a smuggler. I like it. Our fleet's getting good. Our fleet is getting good. Alright, derelict station. The carrier glides the fleet through the malicious space as ominous unidentified object looms in the galactic horizon. Our external scanners have registered the object as hostile militia, but everything is quiet. There appears to be no docking bay lights and no alerts are being broadcast. To remain cautious. Scouts parties survey the station. They're reporting that no one is home. If that is the case, Commander, it may be our best interest to scavenge the supplies. Who knows what we might find? We found 2,000 hydrium. All right. We are going to be attacked in 2 turns. So let's spend 4,000 hydrium on a capital ship escort. Bam. That's big. That's bigly. I'm so happy about that. Now, we're not done. No. We can go here. We're going to spend 1,000 data to get 2,000 cash. It's probably the last time we're going to do this because we're getting diminishing returns on this. Right? But I do have room for a heavy fighter now. So I'm going to spend some data on a heavy fighter. And now we got 3 of those. Yeah, that's good. And I think we're ready. 750. Yeah, let's do it one more time. We get one more heavy fighter. I'm going to scan to see if we can ambush a trade convoy. Come on, baby. Ambush. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. This is like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, this is so easy. We got him. So good. Oh, he crashed into me. Uh-oh, did he kill me? He hurt my shields a lot. Wow, my shields really went down whenever... Holy smokes. We did survive though, so that's good. So we got 1,000 what? Oh, cash. And 3,000 hydrium. Okay. Well, we did lose some fighters. Okay. Let's replace our fleet. At least we didn't lose any of our heavy ships, so that's good. So, if a heavy fighter costs 1,000 hydrium, it's the same price on the black market, so we're not saving any money doing the black market purchase. I'm just going to buy a bunch of miners. All right, trade routes complete. We got 2,800 data. Let's reset the trade route. Let's see, both trade routes are for faith. Sure. Let's invest in some faith. See if that pays off. All right, we're at our cap limit again. Oh, we also need to... Shoot, I forgot to buy scouts. Oh, that's because we're at our cap limit. I can't buy scouts. Okay. How much hydrogen do I have? Okay. So the colony's a very important station to buy early on because this increases your population cap by 1 per turn. And you want to have at least 2 of these. I'm thinking about doing 3, honestly. But we're about to go into battle, so I got to save some money for that. Yeah. I don't know how hard this battle's going to be, so... Okay. Alright, I think getting that extra capital ship escort was a good idea, because they have some pretty heavy ships. Tractor beam for the win, baby! Man, the rewards were not good on that one. Let's see if I can... We're about to be attacked again, so... How much is this? That's not really a good investment at this point. Okay. Yeah, you see, now we're going up by 2 population per turn, which is very nice. I mean, so I can add 2 fighters or whatever per turn without having to keep buying ag stations. So I'm going to get a 3rd colony station, so we go up by 3 per turn. I do need to buy 1 ag station, it looks like. Is this going to be smart? Yeah, it's pretty smart. So this is why I struggle with getting a financial victory, is I keep spending all the money. Yeah. So we can tractor beam 4 at a time at the beginning. That's huge. Didn't lose a single ship on that. Again, the rewards are terrible. What is going on with the salvage? Oh, we got 5,000 faith from that trade route, though. And 15,000 cash. Wow. That's huge, dude. Uh-oh. I'm trying not to get a faith victory video game. Let's try doing some combat or something. Oh, I can't do a sector conflict here. Okay, this is your level of control over the sector. When you have enough control, you'll be able to do the boss fight. I wonder if what I can do to increase this. The Alliance currently controls the sector, but you continue to build fleets. Okay. I wonder if the stronger my fleet gets, the faster this moves. I'm not sure. So do we want money or faith? Well, faith is a little bit faster, so... Well, we don't want to get a faith victory. We're going to accidentally get a faith victory, so let's not do that. Let's just go for the cash. And then I guess we'll go for data. I'm intentionally staying away from all the faith trade missions. Okay. So our fleet is maxed out. Our population is not maxed out. Okay. Let's get 10 more. What's this right here? All escorts damage +4. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to build any more faith-generating buildings. Nope. Trying to avoid that. Could get the AI. Yeah, I'm thinking we dump everything into mining. That's what I think. All right, we got 4,000 data for encrypted files. Communication crew members work tirelessly, shifting through endless information being uploaded throughout the frontier. Their eyes glaze over. Most of the information is completely worthless for the fleet to know, but their attention is caught up when sudden data package is directly uploaded to our system. Everyone heads to the positions and works to understand the files have been given. Unfortunately, the info is encrypted, Commander. Send your computer specialist to the comm system to decipher what data has been given. So we got 4,000 data now, and maybe we'll get something as a follow-up. I don't know. It's... Okay. Am I at... Why is this highlighted? I don't know. Okay. I wonder if we could do another ambush. So do we want to do data for cache? No. Let's do this scan. Target lost. Let's try it one more time. Target lost. Let's try a third time. Okay. That's very low probability, it seems, that ambush button. All right, let's go ahead and just go to the next turn. No, let's buy this colony, yeah. I want to keep improving my population per turn. We're up to 4 population per turn. That should be enough, I would think. This might be how you do the economic victory. Is by having a lot of population, a lot of miners, collecting a lot of money every turn, and then spending your data to get additional money when you can afford it. That might be the way to go. So that would be a free treaty would be nice. Another all-combat ship +1 would be nice. But I'm going to try and make some money. Let's go with miner capacity here. And more mining capacity. Let's see. We're about to go into combat, so maybe we take the shield upgrade. We're going to get +5 shield per second regeneration. That might make the difference. Who knows? I hope it does. Let's redo our trade route. Don't want faith, so I'm going to spend as much faith as possible to not have faith. All right, let's do the combat. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of ships. This might be, let's see how this goes. This may not go well. I'm a little concerned because swarms like this could be a problem. I mean, I know we won, but at what cost? 3 scouts. That's not too bad. Okay. So I think we've built a pretty good fleet. Oh, we're being attacked again immediately. Wow. 2 turns. And sector battle's available now. I say we do sector battle. Yep. Tractored his main weapon, his main capital ship. Nice. That saved us. And we got a peace treaty. Okay, now we'll do this Federation here. I got to replenish the ships, so let's do that. Oh, we got a lot of money now, too. That's nice. Yeah, that's how you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. We're going to mine our way to victory, I think, with money. For money. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. The next one's 10,000 hydrium. Okay, so that's probably the mining limit we're going to reach with this method. There's other ways to increase our mining population. Let's get a bonus to our shields. Son of a gun. What else is... We could do that. How many scouts do we have? 5. Ooh. We could have a swarm of our own. Oh, but that's population. Crap. I just realized, yeah, 1 scout is 1 population. I'd rather have heavy raiders than scouts. But this is probably the strongest fleet I've ever had. It's amazing. All right. Oh, a local tax. Traversing the regulated Federation-controlled space. Core worlds have provided peaceful calm in a fleet voyage, but the traffic stations and the systems are extremely well armed, and they have just contacted us. It says, seems you're traveling through our bridge. Pay the troll, it says. Okay. Well, we owe the troll 1,500 cash. All right, fine. Oh, but then the trade route came through and we got 1,300 of it back. Thank you. Okay. It was almost a push 1 for 1. Is there anything that will give us additional mining capacity? Yes. So we get 10 more miners here. I'm trying to get some... Maybe we can... Uh-oh. I just realized I maxed out my population by accident. Okay, there we go. I need a trader out that gives us cash. And actually, this might give us cash because we can turn data into cash. Let's do that. Boom. Black market, data. Yeah, we don't have any data. I can't even do a scan. Okay, fine. All right, next turn. I want to use this fleet. I mean, I want to blow something up because we are doing so good. Let's start saving our money. I'm going to exchange data for money. We might get our first economic victory ever. This playthrough. Possibly. Yep. Look how many ships we have now. Holy cow, the pirate faction is strong. This is so good. They might be my new favorites. This might be my new favorite faction. Because, man, I'm literally trying to not win the game at this point. Increase all cap units, the cap of all units by 1. Yeah, I need to focus on mining. This is extremely strong. Normally you would take this right away, no question. But if I'm going to try and get a money victory, I got to take money bonuses, which is right here. Oof. Okay. All right. Population-wise, we're fine. We have 33,000 hydrium. We might be able to pull this off. Let's find out here. Let's do the trade route. Oh, here we go. This will give us money. Let's max it out. I just hope to God it works. That's victory if that works in 5 turns. Oh, let's go. What did I hit? Oh, okay. Very low. Start the battle. So now we're trying to save our ships just because we don't want to spend the money to replace them. Yeah. I'm not even thinking about the pilots anymore. I'm like, oh, that's an expensive fighter right there we just lost, you know? Oh no. Ah, my money got blown up. Trader out. Son of a gun. Yeah, I think we're going to get a financial victory. This is so good. So if you do pirates are the way to go. Financial victory in 2 turns? Oh, okay, that's fine. Hey, there we go. Victory is near, Commander. Your empire is close to attaining victory. Check the victory tab top. Your empire looks like leadership proof. You're cunning. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. We lost the big trader out. That's fine. So we're gaining, it looks like 4,000 per turn. Oh, it says 5,000 per turn. So next turn we win an economic victory right here. This will be the first time I did this. One for the money. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we were at the end. Okay. Awesome. I see why it gave me that warning. If I did not want an economic victory, I could have spent some money by buying anything, even if I didn't need it, just to avoid this victory condition going for another one. Very, very smart. I appreciate the notification. And we did that in 30 turns. Very good. Pirates, oh my gosh, pirates are strong. Because you can do a diplomacy victory, because I've done that before with the pirates. We may try this again on a higher difficulty level. Anyway, this has been Hyper Empire, everybody. Probably my new favorite 4X game. Absolutely love this game. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.